Hey guys, Chain Gear here, back with another video. Today is Tuesday and the second day of AR week, and I cannot wait for you guys to check out this build. This is a most accurate, so the lowest aim spread build for the assault rifle, and I'm loving this challenge so far, guys. I've been on for a couple days now, obviously 2 days, making these videos, getting these AR builds down, and it's definitely been a challenge. If you guys have not been participating in AR week, definitely hop on board. Remember, there are 2 ways to get involved. One is play with the AR all week. Don't use any other weapons. Challenge yourself. Try and use different builds. Try and build maybe something that you've never built before, or try parts that you've never used before. It's a lot of fun, and I know I've been challenging myself because I am not that great with the AR, so it was cool to kind of get back into it and try some new things. And last video, you guys might have saw I used a max damage AR, and it is a lot different using the most accurate low spread build for an AR. First of all, it just looks completely different, and it just, again, that feel. That's the awesome thing about Blacklight, is you can use a gun and it just feels different, and using this gun definitely changes things up. So before I show you guys the actual build that I've used, again, I'll go kind of walk you guys through the build. Again, the second way to get involved is to let me know what you guys think on these videos in the comment section below. Should I have used different parts? Did you guys try different parts? Go ahead and leave a video response if you guys know how to do that, or if you guys are YouTubers as well. Get involved with AR week. It should be a lot of fun for me and for you guys, the viewers, as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the AR build for most accurate, the lowest aim spread. Alright guys, let's get started building the low spread, or the most accurate AR. Now, like I said, I really like building this weapon because there are so many options when it comes to the barrel, but let's get started with the muzzle. For the muzzle, this was a little bit difficult because there are some pretty great spread muzzles, like the Vulcan Long Reach Flash Break. There's also the equivalent, literally it's the same exact barrel, it just looks different, it's just longer, which is the Briar extender muzzle, which I kind of wish they'd change. But there's also the ArmCom balance muzzle, and this muzzle is awesome because it increases the damage, which I definitely would like to have. So I increased the damage, and of course it ruined recoil a little bit. If you haven't noticed, kind of a trend is that I'm not too worried about recoil on the assault rifle, so I went for the ArmCom balance muzzle. Again, there are other muzzles like that extender muzzle, and I think that's basically it, is those ones. Yeah, most of the silencers. Oh, there's also the Nexus extended range muzzle. So you can see there's a couple different options that I could have chose, but I just really like the balance muzzle because it increases that damage. Like it boosts it up. It doesn't just keep it where it's supposed to be. It boosts the damage. It only hurts the recoil a little bit. But in terms of that spread, it does make the spread more manageable. So I really enjoyed that. So the next piece is, like I said before, the barrel, and this is where you can really kind of start customizing a lot. There's the extended barrel, which is going to change your spread. It's going to lower your spread a bit. The tactical barrel is going to just change the spread. The Silverwood light accuracy barrel, one of the most accurate barrels in the game, really decreases the spread on this one, which is awesome. As you can see, it lowers it for everything. It lowers the spread, it lowers the scope in time, the range, the run. I actually really like running the Silverwood light accuracy barrel. You guys have probably seen it in my old flame rapier, my flame rapier video for the SMG. I really love using that this barrel. But I kept going. This is one of my favorites as well, the Titan Assault barrel, the Briar Accuracy barrel, the Silverwood, the SW09, and basically I found myself going to the Leatherneck Accuracy barrel, which used to be my all-time favorite. It was basically my old school barrel. It's all I used to use. The Leatherneck Accuracy barrel, or the Frontier Compensator barrel. And so if you look at the Leatherneck barrel, I'll clip that real quick, and you put it up against the Frontier Compensator barrel, the only thing really that changes is range. And as you guys know, the only bad thing to happen is the range gets a little bit worse, like a tiny bit worse. And so I was like, forget it. Like, I'd rather have better scope and speed and run speed. So I went with the Compensator. I actually think that this is the most accurate barrel in the entire game. I do like the leatherneck. The leatherneck is a great barrel. It feels different. You guys know how I talk about how the gun feels, and the leatherneck definitely feels different. But the Frontier compensator barrel just, I mean, is all out the most accurate barrel there is. And so I definitely went with the Frontier compensator barrel. I also kind of like the way it looks, and I feel like it goes really well. Even though Frontier is kind of its own brand, I guess, in the Blacklight universe, I haven't really seen too many Frontier items besides the Frontier standard barrel. And I think, yeah, see the normal shroud, the normal muzzle isn't even a Frontier. I don't think there's any Frontier. Oh, there's the Frontier power muzzle. But the Armcom balance muzzle seemed like it just kind of goes well with it. The color combination, the holes in the side, and stuff like that. So I went with that. For the scope, at first I started to use, of course, that OPRL hollow sight, but I figured, well, we're doing a little bit more accurate build. And when I say a little bit more, a lot more accurate. So at 0.95 at 0.59 range or spread for the aim, I mean, I've got to take advantage of that, right? So I decided to go for the good old Silverwood combo scope. I love this scope. At first I was doing okay with the OPRL scope, but once I switched to the combo scope, I mean, there was just no, it was it. The zoom is awesome, 3 times zoom, so, you know, it's nothing too crazy like, you know, this scope, which is 4, or anything like that, but it was a lot of fun using this scope. It worked out really well for me, and the scope in time actually goes down a little bit, so that was helpful as well. That used to again be my go-to scope. Then I of course use the extended mag just in case. You guys know how that is. And then for the rounds, I use standard rounds, and then I went back to the V2 folding stock, and that's because it actually does. It's the best in terms of killing all of that spread. I mean, look at that. That spread really just starts to drop, just shaves right off, and of course the scope and range and run all go up or down or get better as well, and so that's awesome. There are some other ones that do some other things as well, but nothing really increases the range as much or the spread besides the stabilizing stock, but it just makes it so much slower that I just couldn't handle it. The stabilizing stock is pretty cool, and I will be doing a low recoil build sooner or later, and that'll be pretty cool as well, and you guys may see me using some of these larger stocks, but otherwise stocks like this, like the folding stock, is just awesome. So when I use the folding stock, as you see, it's not even as good. The stabilizing stock isn't even as good as the folding stock, or like any of the. I mean, a lot of people will use the extender stock as well because it kills the recoil. But I just really love that. I just really love the V2 folding stock. It's kind of my go-to the majority of the time. And then of course for tags, again, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the daylight tag is missing. I'm assuming because people overused it and it was pretty OP. So usually I just use the Angry Bobblehead. And yeah, so that's the build for the most accurate AR. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright guys, so that was the build for the most accurate AR in the game that I decided to build. I really enjoyed this build, so it was definitely a challenge for me though. It's definitely a challenge, so you know, the gameplay might not be the best, but I'll let you guys be the deciding factor on that one. So let me know what you guys are thinking about this video. The next video is actually just an AR that I created myself. You've probably seen it before, a lot of people use it, but it's one of my favorites. And I did a lot better with this build, or the build that you're going to see tomorrow, and that was just so much fun. So just get ready for that one. And again, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section below. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you dislike it. But like I said, let me know anything you feel about the build, about this series, about this week, what you guys want to see next week. Let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe and share. That way you and whoever else out there that you're sharing this with can get awesome Chain Gear gaming content. You can be part of the conversation and be part of AR Week, and get, obviously we want a ton of people on Blacklight. But that's it from me guys, so I will see you online, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Alright guys, thanks.